Hey guys, and welcome to another commentary episode. So here we've got 3 Ishtars and a Vaga. Voxus is in the Vaga and he's baiting with the role of being the dedicated enemy primary. The term is a concept that RC, my CEO, came up with, and it basically means a target that's in the perfect position to be shot at first, thus enabling the rest of the fleet, in this case our glass cannon Ishtars, to stay on grid and hit hard. So you see that the enemy has just landed and they're coming in with more ships. We've only got 3 Ishtars and a Vaga up against all this, so we immediately lock the Osprey. RC immediately calls primary on their Logi, so we spam heavy drones at the Osprey. Voxus starts burning now. He needs to get to the edge of the bubble. Really, I should have Voxus on my watch list from the get-go, so I add him here. You can see his shield tanked in his Vaga, obviously, and he's tanking quite nicely. No trouble. So we kill the Osprey. The Osprey goes down, so we then switch to the Rapier. I'm a bit out of range to attack the Rapier with my drones, so I temporarily choose to put my drones on the mower. My Wasp is taking damage now, so they are going for our heavy drones. So why did we go for the Rapier? Well, the Rapier has got a kinetic resist hull and we have heavy kinetic drones. It was also crucial to go for the Rapier because the Rapier is a force recon ship, which is a force multiplier. A force multiplier is a ship that can change the course of the fight. So a Rapier is deadly to us because of its long web range, and we're relying on speed to get away here, to keep a healthy range between us and the enemy. If the Rapier webs one of us and then the enemy get close to us, we will lose an Ishtar. The caracals come out a little bit. So our drones are really taking a beating. The Ishtar fit that we were using was a prototype, which has now been improved with the addition of a drone link augmentor, allowing us to attack from 100 kilometers. So I keep anchoring up on RC here. Sometimes just to stay with the group, helps with on-grid awareness, so we go for that caracal now. It became a bit problematic when we were losing all those drones. Every drone we lost was a reduction in our DPS. The fleet are coming towards the edge of the bubble, so we're trying to kill them as quickly as we can whilst they are held within the bubble. So far our positioning is really on point. So here you should really have your entire fleet on the watch list, something I didn't have from the get-go. Usually I do. So we go for the Drekavac here. And there's not so much to say right now. We're just trying to wear down the Drek before he gets to the edge of the bubble. However, we don't have much DPS. As you can see, I've got 3 medium drones and 2 faction sentries out right now. Again, we're having trouble with breaking this Drek. That Osprey is giving him some reps. We switch to the caracal now. That caracal is really isolated here. You can see he's burning away from his group, so we switch to the caracal. especially being as the Drek has burned back towards the group. This is my first fight in quite a while, so I'm a bit rusty with all the camera rotations and all the zoom in. We lock up their wasps to try and compensate for our wasp losses. So start burning in a bit. We don't want to get too close just in case their fleet returns, but we are diving in a little bit now. Notice how when I turn I switch the AB off, because the AB it's very difficult to turn with 100 MN. We go for the Ishtar here, and he's tanking, but we do manage to wear him down and kill him, so that was a good kill. And RC then calls primary on the Kane fleet issue. The Kane fleet issue gets a bonus to tracking if I remember correctly, but not fall off, so he's not really a major threat unless he's artillery fit. The caracals, if caracals are rapid light missile fit, they can hit out to about 60, even maybe 70 kilometers. I just popped this pod here. The Kane fleet has basically burned back towards his group, so we switch to the Ishtar. I'm literally using acolytes right now. You can just see wrecks scattered across the grid, people warping out, and then also people landing, so we still have control over the situation. And they're all split. We split them here by their mobility. We go for the Osprey now. Issue is we don't have a Lachesis. A Lachesis is a force multiplier. It could have changed the fight. If a Lachesis had multiple long points, we could have held down the primary and secondary targets, stopping them from warping off. Another thing is our drone range, so we are a bit limited by two factors. No long points, and not very long drone range. Well, it's very long range, 80 kilometers, but we really needed a bit more, so we go for the mower. Here we spot an opportunity to just dive in again, because there's so few ships now on grid that we get closer now. We can control grid a little bit closer. So there's a Ferox. He is rail fit. So I'm one of the closest Ishtars. Voxus is really burning in with his Vaga to apply damage to that Ferox. Sorry, Caracal, not Ferox. So Voxus is really getting close. Good damage here. and we managed to pop that caracal. Really well done to Voxus and the rest of the Ishtars for the positioning. So then we switched to the Celestis. The Celestis can be a problem with his damps. We didn't really feel any effect of the Celestis in this fight, but if he's got 4 damps, he could potentially load the target in range and literally put all our Ishtars out of the fight here. So that's a really good counter. Here I'm a bit close and I'm inside the bubble, and Ferox has red boxed me, so I'll start burning out of the bubble and activate my assault damage control. I know I'm fine here. I just need to readjust and fix my positioning because it was quite poor. You can see that I'm burning back towards the other Ishtars where I should be, and Voxus is probably about 20-30 clicks away from me. We managed to get the Celestis into deep armour, but the rest of the fleet starts to land. Now I cut the footage, which is why you see the jump in the video, but I activate the foot, start recording again when that Ferox comes out a little bit. You can see he's burning at over 1k MS, so we use this chance to try and kill him before he can warp out, because if he's got his MWD on and he's not aligned, we have a fair chance. So Mr. Ferox warps out here. After that there was really no point of staying on grid. Have a look at my drone bay. We had no DPS, so we left. But what a fight that was. So we ended up with 100% efficiency, even though we were highly outnumbered. Props to Weapons of Mass Production Alliance for giving us such a good fight, and yeah, again, great work to the lads, especially Voxus with his tanking, keeping the enemy interested as the dedicated enemy primary. And then Snake, RC and Aventorian positioning really well. So RC's FCing was really smooth and on point as well, so really calm and concise, very clear, very good primary order as well. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please like and drop a comment, and feel free to subscribe for more content, which I will be hopefully releasing in the near future. Okay, cheers guys, thank you, bye.